Yo, what's going on, man? It's Jason Capital here. Now, behind me is the ocean, of course, right? And I love the ocean. I love water, all right? And there's like three major reasons why I personally prefer water over other liquids so much, all right? Well, number one, hydration. You can't really live without water. Number two, water makes a great lubricant in case there's no KY or anything like that. You can make it work. You gotta use some spit and stuff, but you know what? We're gonna make it work, all right? So that's number two. Number three, the most profound reason why I like water so much is water just flows. Water doesn't stress out. Water is fluid. Okay, when the waves are coming in behind you, right? And their plan is to obviously go towards the shore. That's where they're being pulled towards through greater forces in themselves. If there's a giant rock in the way, okay, or if there's a Titanic in the way, if there's anything in the way, the water doesn't freak out. It doesn't flip out. It doesn't go, holy shit, my plan was to go straight. Now there's a rock in my way. I gotta stop. Okay, the water doesn't do any of that. The water doesn't even think and stop at all for a second. The water keeps flowing. What does it do? It just goes right around the rock, right? It course corrects, it changes its course. It says, okay, whatever, no big deal. That wasn't my plan, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna change my plan right now. That's cool. I'm still gonna get to where I must go. I go around the rock, and then I keep going. Okay? The water has a plan, but it also lives by the way, right? It doesn't fight the way of things. Obviously, that's a metaphor, right? One of the huge reasons guys stress out when they're learning game, when they stress out, maybe they're trying to build a business and it's failing or anything like that. One of the biggest reasons why they stress out and why it doesn't work is because there's a rock in their way at some point. Okay, no matter what your plan is, no matter how good your plan is, no matter how good your strategy is going to be, there is always going to be a rock in your way. Sometimes there's going to be a lot of rocks in your way. And the reason these guys fail or they stress out or they get paralysis by analysis, they stop fucking moving, whatever it is because they let the rock fuck up their plan, right? They had a plan, now the rock wasn't in their plan, and they go, holy shit, there's a rock. What the fuck do I do? They don't even stop to think, well, why don't I just course correct, change my plans, go around the rock, accept that there is a rock there, stop fighting the truth, and then go around it like the water, and then keep fucking flowing, okay? The message for you is when you see a rock in your path, okay, or when you have a plan, and your plan somehow, things greater than you, things, forces outside yourself, step in your way, and they fuck up your plan. I want you to accept as fast as you can that your plan just got changed. Your plans are changed. Your plans are not what you thought they were gonna be. They are now different, okay? There's a rock in the way. You must adapt immediately. Guys who fucking suck, mediocre guys who will never fuck the girls they want, make the money they want, live the lives they want, be the truth, the most free, dominant, attractive, successful, ambitious versions of themselves. Those guys who will never get there, they're the ones, okay, who cannot adapt. They do not accept the rock is in their way. They stick to their little plan. It has to be the plan the way, and they try and force it through the rock. You can't move through a fucking rock, all right? It doesn't fucking work. And they get nowhere, all right? We call them failures, or we call them mediocre, or we call them the 99%. I want you to adapt as fast as you can. Immediately, oh shit, rock, here's what we're gonna do, boom, okay? Let your plan be fluid. All right, that's the real message. Let your plan be fluid. Yeah, have a great fucking plan, have a great fucking strategy for whatever it is you're gonna do, but when the rock appears, because the rock will always appear, not Dwayne Johnson, all right? A real fucking rock. When the rock appears, let your plan be fluid, adjust, adapt. The faster you adapt, the faster you accept, the faster you keep moving. Again, remember, the water doesn't stop and get mad about the rock. It immediately accepts the rock, it adapts its plan, and it keeps fucking going around it. The faster you are the same as the water, the faster you will get to the shore that you are moving towards right now. All right, man. I'm out of here. Peace.